Hello students, welcome to Shriji International School. Today we are going to start our second part of chapter 1, physical quantity and measurement. In the last lecture we have studied what is physical quantity, what is known as measurement, unit of systems used for the measurement of physical quantities, that are SI unit, what are the base units and derived units, and SI prefixes and their symbols. Today we are going to learn how to measure volume. Okay, now what is volume? Volume is the space that is occupied by an object. Space means जो जगह होती है, तो कोई भी ऑब्जेक्ट कितनी जगह घेर रहा है, दैट इज नोन एज द वॉल्यूम. दैट आई, और इन अदर वर्ड्स वी कैन से the space that occupied by an object or a three-dimensional body is known as its volume. जो किसी भी थ्री डायमेंशनल बॉडी के थ्रू जो स्पेस ऑक्यूपाइड होती है, दैट इज नोन एज वॉल्यूम. इन फैक्ट ऑल द मैटर्स इन दिस वर्ल्ड ऑक्यूपाई स्पेस. कोई भी मैटर्स होगा, चाहे वो सॉलिड हो, लिक्विड हो, गैस हो, ऑल विल ऑक्यूपाई स्पेस. ओके, नाउ take a tumbler and paste paper strip on it. Now pour some water in the tumbler and make the water label as mark A. Now take one stone, tie it with a string. Then suspend this stone completely into the water. हमें completely dip करना है उसको, stone को water के अंदर. Then what we have noted now? We have noted that the water level increases. Okay, so the new water label you have to mark it as a B. Fine. So what we have noted? We have noted that when we are suspended a stone completely into the water label increases. This proves that stone is occupying some space or volume, and that volume is equal to the displaced water. Okay, or we can say that that volume is equals to the change in water level. जो भी water level के अंदर change हुआ है उसके equal होगा. Fine. Now what is the SI unit of volume? See, we know that the volume of the cube is A into A into A. A into A into A means length into length into length, and the SI unit of length is what? Meter. So we can write it as a volume of cube is equals to 1 meter into 1 meter into 1 meter. We will consider the length of the cube as a 1 meter here. So we will write 1 meter into 1 meter into 1 meter. Since meter is 3 times, and when we multiply this 3 1, we are going to get again 1, and when this 3 meters are multiplying, so we will write it as a m के power में 3. So this is known as meter cube or cubic meter. So we can say that the SI unit of वॉल्यूम इज क्यूबिक मीटर. तो SI यूनिट क्या होगी वॉल्यूम की? एक मीटर. बट व्हाट इज क्यूबिक मीटर? क्यूबिक मीटर इज नथिंग बट द क्यूबिक मीटर इज द वॉल्यूम दैट इज ऑक्यूपाइड बाय अ क्यूब हुज ईच साइड इज हैविंग 1 मीटर लॉन्ग. जिसकी हर साइड क्या होगी? 1 मीटर लॉन्ग होगी. फाइन. 1 मीटर इज ऑल्सो कॉल्ड एज यूनिट मीटर. हियर 1 indicates unit, so we can say that 1 meter is also known as unit meter. Okay, this cubic meter is a bigger unit, therefore there are some smaller units are also there, such as cubic centimeter, that is written as centimeter cube, cubic decimeter which can be written as decimeter dm के power में cube. Okay, now the way in which we define the cubic meter, we can also define the cubic centimeter or cubic decimeter. So cubic centimeter is the volume of the cube whose each side is equal to 1 centimeter long or 1 centimeter होगी. Fine. So we can write it as a 1 cubic centimeter is equals to 1 centimeter into 1 centimeter into 1 centimeter. See, normally the volume of the liquid is expressed in liter. Liter can be written as capital L. The symbol of the liter is capital L. For example, when we buy a milk from the milkman, what we used to say to him? give me 1 liter or half liter milk, right? Similarly, oil, juice, all are the liquids and all are measured in liter. Now remember one thing, that 1000 cubic centimeter makes 1 liter. That means 1 liter is equals to 1000 cubic centimeter, or we can write it as a centimeter के power में cube. Okay. Now here are some relations between the various units of the volume. What is the first relation? Relation between the meter cube and centimeter cube. We know that 1 meter cube can be written as 1 meter into 1 meter into 1 meter. Okay, and we know the relation between the meter and the centimeter, right? So 1 meter is equals to how many centimeter? 100 centimeters. So in place of 1 meter, we are going to write 100 centimeter into 100 centimeter into 100 centimeter. So we are having here 6 zeros. So we can write it as a 10 के power में 6. And so what we are going to get? We get 1 cubic meter is equals to 10 के power में 6 cubic centimeter. This cubic centimeter can also be written as cc. cc means cubic centimeter. Okay. Now what is the second relation? Similarly, we can find the relation between the meter cube and the decimeter cube. If we know the relation between the meter and the decimeter, we can easily calculate the relation between the cubic meter and the cubic decimeter. So what is the relation between the meter and the decimeter? 1 meter is equals to 10 decimeter. So 1 cubic meter is equals to what? 1 meter into 1 meter into 1 meter. Why? In place of the 1 meter, we will write 10 decimeter. So what we are going to get? 10 decimeter into 10 decimeter into 10 decimeter, which is equals to what? 1000 cubic decimeters. So what is the relation we are getting here? 1 cubic meter is equals to 1000 decimeter or 1000 cubic decimeter. Now in the same way, we can find the relation between the cubic decimeter and the cubic centimeter. We know the relation between the decimeter and the centimeter. 1 decimeter is equals to 10 centimeters. So when we are going to find it, we are going to get a relation 1 cubic decimeter is equals to 1000 cubic centimeter. In the same way, we can find the relation between the cubic centimeter and the cubic millimeter. So we know the relation between the centimeter and the millimeter. So 1 centimeter is equals to how many millimeter? 10 millimeters. So by using the relation between the centimeter and millimeter, we can find the relation between the cubic centimeter and the cubic millimeter. Now we know the relation between the cubic centimeter and the liter. That is the 1000 cubic centimeter is equals to 1 liter. Therefore 1 cubic centimeter is equals to 10 के power में minus 3 liter we can write, and 10 के power में minus 3 is nothing but milli. We have already learned the suffixes or prefixes. So 10 के power में minus 3 we can write it as a milli. So 10 के power में minus 3 liter is equals to 1 milliliter. So we can say that 1 cubic centimeter is equals to 1 milliliter. Now 1 meter cube is equals to 10 के power में 6 centimeter cube. So we can write it as a 1000 into 1000 centimeter cube. Okay. So this 1000 centimeter cube is nothing but it is 1 liter. So in place of 1000 centimeter cube, we can write it 1 liter. And 1 into 1000 is what? 1000. So we can directly write it as a 1000 liter. So what we are going to get? We are going to get that 1 meter cube is equals to 1000 liter. Okay. And 1 decimeter cube is equals to 1000 centimeter cube, which we have proved above only. Okay. And 1000 centimeter cube is equals to 1 liter. So we can say that 1 decimeter cube is equals to 1 liter. 1 meter cube is equals to 1000 liter, and 1 centimeter cube is equals to 1 milliliter. Fine. Now there are some points to remember. What were these points? Word capacity is used to express the volume of the vessel or container. The volume of the vessel or container से means मतलब क्या है? Which can hold some liquid. So the word capacity हम लोग use करते हैं किसी भी vessel और container के volume को express करने के लिए. For an example, if I say The capacity of the water tank is 200 liter. This means water tank can store maximum 250 liters of water. मतलब क्या होगा इसका कि वो water tank सिर्फ maximum 250 लीटर पानी उसके अंदर स्टोर कर सकता है. ओके, व्हाट इज द सेकेंड पॉइंट? इफ आई से ब्रिक इज बिगर देन द मैच बॉक्स मीन्स वॉल्यूम that is occupied by the brick is more than the volume occupied by the match box. Third is, if I say school hall is bigger than the classroom, what does this means? This means that the volume of the air in the empty hall is more in the empty classroom. Now we know that the volume of the liquid which a container can hold is known as the capacity of container, what we have learned right before. Okay, this volume of the liquid is basically measured in which unit? In milliliter and liter. Fine. Now moving to the next, to measure the volume of the liquid we can use two type of vessel. We are having the two type of vessel to measure the volume of the liquid. What these vessels are? Measuring cylinder and measuring beaker. Fine. Now measuring cylinder, it is made up of either plastic or the glass having the length of nearly 10 centimeter and cross section of 10 square centimeter. What does cross section means here? Cross section means the top surface of the or the area of the top surface of this मेजरिंग सिलेंडर. जो भी हमारा मेजरिंग सिलेंडर है इसका जो टॉप सरफेस का जो एरिया होगा दैट इज नोन एज क्रॉस सेक्शन एरिया. ओके, सो व्हाट इज दैट? 10 सेंटीमीटर स्क्वायर. एंड सिमिलरली इफ आई टॉक कि उसकी लेंथ कितनी होगी, तो लेंथ कितनी होगी उसकी? 10 सेंटीमीटर होगी. फाइन. एंड it can hold a volume or it can hold a capacity of 100 centimeter cube of liquid or 100 milliliter of liquid in it. Fine. This measuring cylinder is having a marking from 0 to 100. 0 is marked at the bottom and 100 is marked at the top. Okay. It can be used to measure either the volume of liquid or the volume of irregular object by displacement method. Fine. Big measuring cylinders are also available of volume 200 milliliter, 500 milliliter etc. 200 और 500 milliliters के cylinders भी available होते हैं. Now see here the picture. This picture is of the measuring cylinder which is used by the pharmacist to measure the liquid medicine. Okay. Second is our measuring beaker. This type of beaker you might have seen many times at the milkman, oil seller or kerosene seller, right? So measuring beaker is used to measure a definite volume of the liquid from a large quantity such as milk, oil, lubricating oil etc. If we are having the large quantity of liquid and we have to measure it a fixed quantity from this large quantity, what we are going to use? A measuring beaker. This measuring beaker you have seen with the milkman who comes at your home. Fine. These beakers are available in different capacities such as 50 ml, 200 ml, 500 ml, 1000 ml etc. Every measuring beaker is marked with its capacity and provided with handle to carry or for the easy use. We can measure the volume of the liquid using the two vessels which we have studied. First is by using a measuring cylinder. This measuring cylinder is used to measure the liquid in laboratories. Okay. Now, when we pour liquid in this measuring cylinder to measure the liquid volume, then what we have seen? We see that the top surface of the liquid is curved when the liquid becomes still. Okay, and this curved surface is known as meniscus. It can be concave. Concave means lower meniscus, or convex, that is upper meniscus. To obtain correct reading, our eyes must be in horizontal line to the measuring beaker. We take the bottom reading of the concave meniscus and the top reading of the convex मेनिस्कस। क्या होता है, नॉर्मली जो टॉप लेयर होती है लिक्विड की मेजरिंग सिलेंडर के अंदर, वो क्या होती है, मेनिस्कस बनाती है, दैट मीन्स अ कर्व सरफेस फॉर्म करती है। तो जो वो मेनिस्कस होता है कभी कॉन्केव होता है, कॉन्केव मतलब जो कि नीचे की तरफ झुका होना, एंड कॉन्वेक्स है जो कि अपर की तरफ कर्व्ड होता है। ओके, व्हेन वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द कॉन्केव मेनिस्कस, सो हम लोग लोअर रीडिंग लेंगे, एंड व्हेन वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द कॉन्वेक्स मेनिस्कस, तो हम लोग क्या करते हैं, टॉप रीडिंग लेते हैं। ओके, now water and alcohol form a concave meniscus while the mercury form the convex meniscus. Now how we are going to measure the liquid? What we have to do, we have to take a cylinder and we have to wash it and dry it. Then we have to pour the liquid inside this measuring cylinder properly so that no liquid will spill out or splash out. Okay, wait till the liquid becomes stationary in the cylinder. We will notice that the upper surface of the liquid is curved, that what I have told you. Okay, and when this liquid becomes still, we have to read the label of the liquid in the cylinder by keeping our eyes horizontally. अगर eyes हमारी horizontally होगी water level के, तो ही हम लोग करेक्ट रीडिंग ले पाएंगे. अदरवाइज व्हेन वी आर गोइंग टू सी फ्रॉम द डाउन और फ्रॉम द अप लेवल ऑफ द water label or the liquid label in the measuring cylinder, we are going to get an error in the reading. Fine, so we have to keep our eyes horizontal with the liquid label. Okay, so read the label of the liquid in the cylinder by keeping eyes horizontally in the line with the lower surface of the liquid. Fine, so what we get the volume of the liquid, and this volume of the liquids, like see, if we talk about this instrument, so here we can clearly see that the reading is 70, and this 70 liquid is having the volume of 70 milliliter. Fine, now moving to the second, by using the measuring beaker. By using the measuring beaker, how we can use, we know that it is used to measure the fixed volume from a large volume, right? You might have seen to the milkman while measuring the milk from the measuring beaker. Okay, हम लोगों ने हमारे घर पे देखा है कि तब भी मिल्कमैन आता है तो वो किस तरीके से मिल्क मेजर करके हमें देता है. Okay, the same way we have to measure using this measuring beaker. See, if I want to measure 200 milliliter of milk from the milk container, what I have to do? I have to take a beaker of capacity 200 milliliter. Then what I have to do? I have to wash it and dry it. Then immerse this beaker inside the milk container so as to completely fill the beaker. हमें उसके अंदर पूरी तरीके से इमर्स करना है, मतलब डुबोना है बीकर को ताकि कि वो completely fill हो जाए. Now what we have to do? We have to take out this beaker such that no milk will fall or splash out, and then pour this milk into the another empty vessel. Okay, now what we get? We get now a 200 milliliter of milk. Okay, now moving to the next, we have already learned how to measure the volume of the liquid. Now we will learn how to measure the volume of the solid. First we are going to learn how to measure the volume of the regular objects. Okay, first, measurement of volume of regular object. So how we are going to find the volume of the regular object? The volume of the regular object can be easily found using the formula or the corresponding formula related to our objects. Fine, so before applying the formula, we need to know what is the length, breadth and height and radius of the object. Okay, for example, if we want to measure the volume of the cuboid, so what we have to measure first? We have to measure length, breadth and height of the cuboid using the measuring tape or ruler scale. Okay, once we know the length, breadth and height, we can apply the formula. What is the formula of the cuboid? Volume is equal to length into breadth into height. So we will use our formula and we will easily find out the volume. But the thing which we have to remember here is that length, breadth, height which we are measuring here all should have the same unit. That means if we are measuring length, breadth, height in meter. So all of them should be in meter. If we are measuring in centimeter, then all the three quantities should be in centimeter. If any one of the quantity is in the other unit, we have to convert this quantity into the same unit. That is, all should be in the same unit. Fine. Similarly, if I talk about cylinder, so before measuring the volume of the cylinder, what we have to measure? We have to first measure the radius and the height. Then we will apply the formula. Okay, so what is the formula for the measurement of the volume? Pi r square into h, where r is nothing but radius and h is the height of the cylinder. Okay, and here the pi is having the value that is equals to 3.14, or it is approximately equals to 22/7. Now next is measurement of volume of an irregular body. Okay, how we are going to measure the volume of the irregular body? By using the displacement method. We know that each body occupies the space equal to its volume. हर body उतना ही space occupy करती है जितना उसका volume के होता है. Okay, and we have already done an activity to show it also. पहले हम लोग activity कर चुके. So what we have noted there, volume of a body of irregular shape, that is equals to what? Volume of the liquid displaced by the body when it is immersed completely into the liquid. तब हम लोग उसको completely liquid के अंदर immerse कर देते तो कितना water level displace हो रहा है original से, that is nothing but it is the volume of the irregular surface. Okay, or we can say that the level of the water when the body is completely immersed, तब हम लोगों ने body पूरे completely immerse कर दिए, which is denoted by V2. ठीक है, एंड माइनस द इनिशियल लेवल ऑफ द वाटर. तब हमने इनिशियली जो वाटर लेवल फिल किया था तब कोई भी बॉडी उसके अंदर डिप नहीं किया था या फिर इमर्ज नहीं किया था. ओके, तो उस टाइम पे हमारा वाटर लेवल क्या था? V1. सो व्हेन वी आर गोइंग टू सब्ट्रैक्ट दिस टू लेवल, व्हाट वी आर गोइंग टू गेट? V2 minus V1, and this V2 minus V1 is nothing but it is the amount of the water displaced when we immerse the solid or the irregular body into the liquid. Fine, or this is nothing but this is the volume of the body. Okay, now what we have to do here? See the activity. This activity we have already done before also. Okay, same way we are going to do here. What we have to do? We have to note the reading of the water level initially. तो water level initially measure करेंगे, तब हमने कोई भी चीज़ dip नहीं करी है उसके अंदर, that we are denoted it as V1. And after when we dipped the stone or any of the body, irregular body into the water, we have to note the second reading. Okay, that will be denoted by V2. Okay, now here initial level of water, what V1 we are getting 50 ml, and when we have immersed a stone, what is the level we are getting? 75 milliliter. Therefore the volume of the water displacement कितना हो जाता है हमारा? V2 minus V1, बड़े में से छोटे को माइनस करेंगे, that is 75 milliliter minus 50 milliliter, that we are getting 25 milliliter. So there is a 25 milliliter of water displaced. 25 milliliter का water क्या हुआ है? Displace हुआ है in this measuring cylinder. Okay, so we can say that, and this displaced water is nothing but it is the volume of the stone or the object which we are dipped into the water. So the volume of the piece of the stone is what? 25 milliliter, and this milliliter is 1 milliliter is equals to, we know that, 1 centimeter cube. Okay, so we can write it as a 25 centimeter cube also. So in this way we are going to measure volume of any irregular object. Fine. Now if we want to find the volume of the empty vessel, how we are going to find it? See, fill the bottle completely with water, then pour that liquid into a clean empty measuring cylinder. उसके बाद में हम लोग वो जो पानी हमने बॉटल में फिल किया है उसको हम लोग मेजरिंग सिलेंडर के अंदर क्या कर देंगे? खाली कर देंगे, या फिर मेजरिंग सिलेंडर में उस वाटर को फिल कर देंगे. एंड वी नो दिस मेजरिंग सिलेंडर इज ऑलरेडी हैविंग द वॉल्यूम लेबल्स. सो the label up to which the water is reaches, we will measure that reading, and accordingly we can know what actually the volume of the bottle is. Now note down the reading or the label up to which the water reaches. Fine. So this is the volume of the bottle. Fine. So Here we have done with our measurement of volume. In the next lecture, we are going to study the measurement of area and speed.